Thanks, Nick. New Yorkers go to the polls tomorrow to decide whether the state should bet on casinos. Jennifer Mullen live in the studio this morning with more on this hot button issue. Jennifer?
Certainly is. That if approved, the state would allow up to 7 non-Indian casinos to be built, including here in the capital region. This amendment has a lot of supporters, and it also has its share of opposition. The wording alone on this ballot has caused a lot of controversy. In fact, opponents unsuccessfully sued to change the referendum's language, saying it was too rosy and didn't include any of the negative impacts of gambling. Tomorrow, when you head to the polls, this is what you're going to see on the ballot. Proposition 1 would allow for a total of up to 7 casinos for the purpose of promoting job growth, increasing aid to schools, and permitting local governments to lower property taxes through revenues generated. In a New York Times and Siena College poll, people in New York City were asked if they'd vote in favor. 60% said yes, and that's compared to 55% statewide. However, here's the interesting part from that same poll. When New York City voters were asked how likely they would be to visit a casino in upstate New York, the majority said not at all likely. Supporters say it's because survey respondents may not understand what these casinos would feature. Opponents say gamblers would prefer to take their dollars elsewhere.
One of the concerns with talking about casinos moving to the area is upstate New York is really not going to be a tourist destination. If you have a choice between going to Las Vegas in February or Buffalo, New York, I got to admit the chances are you're going to be going to Las Vegas.
I think that it's possible that some of the survey respondents may not have fully understood what the nature of these casinos would be. They'll be destination casinos, which means they will have other amenities, other things to do, excellent golf courses, spas, the typical resort type of activities.
This proposition is one of 6 ballot questions you will see tomorrow when you go to vote. Polls open tomorrow at 6 a.m. And if you'd like to look up your closest polling location, we've got you covered. Just head to CBS6Albany.com. Live in the studio, Jennifer Mullen, CW15 Morning News.